In 1227, the people of Tbilisi faced a darkness unlike any they had known. Sultan Jalal al-Din of Khwarazm and his army of Turkmen warriors advanced upon Georgia with ferocity. The Georgian army held the line, meeting the invaders with unmatched valor, defending the gates of Tbilisi from sunrise until nightfall. The people found strength in their faith and courage in each other. But as night cloaked the city, treachery crept within. Unbeknownst to the defenders, Persians living within Tbilisi, secretly allied with the invaders, conspired in the shadows. Under the cover of night, they unlocked the city gates, allowing the enemy to flood in. Once the enemy breached Tbilisi, terror swept through the city like wildfire. Soldiers stormed the streets with swords drawn, sparing neither child nor elder, friend nor stranger. Families fled, searching for any corner of refuge, while others held each other close, whispering desperate prayers. Mothers clutched their children to their chests, only to have them ripped away. The streets, once filled with the laughter of children and the bustle of trade, were now rivers of blood and sorrow. Cries filled the night air, a cacophony of suffering echoing off every stone. Seeking to crush not just bodies but spirits, Sultan Jalal al-Din ordered the sacred Sioni Cathedral desecrated. The soldiers tore down its dome and placed the Sultan's throne high upon its stones, a cruel proclamation of victory over the faith of Tbilisi's people. The holy icons of the Theotokos and Christ were removed, stripped of their reverence, and placed on the bridge over the Mtkvari River. There, under the stern gaze of the soldiers, townspeople were forced to cross the bridge, one by one, and spit upon the sacred icons. The invaders sought not only to end lives, but to force a people to abandon their souls. One by one, the people of Tbilisi were led to the bridge, faced with an impossible choice. Those who spat upon the icons were spared, given a hollow life in exchange for the betrayal of their faith. But for countless others, this was not an option. Men, women, and even young children stepped forward, not with fear, but with solemn reverence, and raised their hands in prayer. As they knelt before the icons, they whispered their final devotions, a quiet defiance that echoed louder than any battle cry. The soldiers, in turn, raised their swords, meeting faith with death. In a river of blood and tears, Georgian martyrs met their end. Thousands, fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters, stepped forward to honor the holy icons, knowing it would lead to their deaths. They held each other's hands, whispering prayers as the sword fell upon them. By the end of the day, the bridge was empty, save for the lifeless bodies of those who chose eternity over fear. 100,000 lives ended in that single harrowing day, their sacrifice a flame that would burn forever in the memory of the faithful. The Mtkvari River, usually a source of life and beauty, became a river of martyrs, flowing with the bodies of the faithful. The gruesome sight struck even the hardened invaders with awe and fear. As the river carried the martyrs' remains, the invaders understood that though they could kill the body, the Georgian spirit and Christian faith could not be conquered. The river bore not just the bodies of the departed, but the spirit of a people unbowed. The blood of the 100,000 martyrs became the seed of faith for generations to come. Their sacrifice left an indelible mark on the hearts of the faithful, a testament that true faith cannot be silenced, even by death. To this day, the Orthodox Church honors the memory of the 100,000 martyrs of Tbilisi, symbols of courage, conviction, and the ultimate sacrifice in the name of Christ. Pilgrims journey to the river, laying flowers upon the water, whispering prayers to honor the fallen, remembering that through their sacrifice, faith lives on.